Alright, the Venti and Ayato banners are pretty epic. So as usual, Mihoyo released the 4-star characters for the next banners coming in the next update, and Ayato and Venti's 4 stars are actually really good. They are getting Xiangling, Sucrose, and Yunjin. Now Xiangling and Sucrose are two of some of the best support characters in the entire game. Xiangling has a power native that does huge power damage and has no internal cooldown, which means every single time the power native hits, it can cause a reaction without having to wait a little bit before it can cause another one. And it's just crazy off-field damage. If you want to go for a constellation for Xiangling, definitely try to go for C4 because it increases the duration of a power native by 4 seconds, which is a really long time to put out a lot more damage. And Sucrose is amazing at transferring her own elemental mastery to her teammates through her skills and passives, making her great in vaporized teams, electro charge teams, and many others. Her C1 is a great constellation for her because it gives the elemental skill another charge, meaning if you want Sacrificial Fragments, which is her best 4-star weapon, it allows her to use her skill up to 3 times in a row, pushing out a lot of damage, and it's actually super good. Her other 2 constellations are really good as well, where her burst gets an extra 2 seconds, and her C6 allows you to give up to 20% elemental damage bonuses for the corresponding element absorbed. So if you're trying to get C1 or close to C2 or C6, then I definitely recommend you roll on this banner. And the last character, Yunjin, I've heard that she's pretty nice and does the job well. I don't want to use her all too much, but she's really good at buffing normal attacks, so if you're wanting a normal attack character like Yoimiya or Ayato, which is coming up very soon, she's definitely a great pick. Her C2 buffs the damage normal attack by 15% even further, and then C6 increases normal attack speed by 12%, so that means they're pushing out that buff damage even faster, and I think it's really good for this banner. So these banners seem really good, and I highly recommend you roll on these banners if you're already trying to roll. But I know the 2.7 characters are coming out, and I'll talk about that in another video because I got some things to say. Because those 2 characters might deter a lot of people from wishing on these 2. So overall, really nice banners. And now let's talk about the weapon banner. Once again, I usually don't recommend rolling on weapon banners at all because you have to miss the pity 2 times in order to be guaranteed what you want. So just be careful with that. So for the 5 stars, we have Elegy of the End and the new sword for Ayato. That sword is probably going to be his best in slot because they always come out with a weapon that's the best in slot. And Elegy of the End is actually Venti's best in slot as well because it gives a whole bunch of elemental mastery and attack to your team. And if you don't know what the sword does, I'll actually put it up on screen. It gives you a crit rate substat, and all elemental damage bonus will be increased by 12%. And when other characters use elemental skills, they actually get 1 stack, which is a max of 2. And when the character with this weapon uses their elemental skill, they'll actually use all the stacks, and each stack will get 20% normal attack damage for 8 seconds. So you can get up to 40% normal attack damage if you have both of the stacks. So that's probably going to be the best slot for Ayato, no doubt about it. So we know Elegy for the End is really good, but then let's take a look at the 4 stars. The Flu is really bad. I've never seen anyone use it unless it's on Chi-Chi. Dragon's Bane's pretty nice if you get at high refinements, because that's when you're able to push out a lot of damage. West is really good on normal attacking characters like DPS Special, Yoimiya, or any other bow user that you want to use normal attacks on. And it gets really good at higher refinements. And the Sacrificial Greatsword isn't really used on anyone at all, to be honest. And then the Wizard's pretty good on pretty much a whole lot of Catalyst users, and gets extremely good at high refinements. So overall, this weapon banner seems, man, there's not really any weapon you need. So overall, the weapon banner is pretty alright. There's a lot of weapons that require high refinements to get really good. I mean, Wizard's really good at refinement 1, don't get me wrong, just at refinement 5, you can out DPS some 5-star Catalyst. So once again, I don't really recommend putting on the weapon banner, but if you are going to wish on it, good luck because I've never had any luck on weapon banners, and I barely wish on them anyway. So there you go, those are the new banners coming out in the next update. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be talking about the 2.7 characters. I'll be making a video very soon because I got something to say, and I got some concerns for you to hear out because I'm very nervous. But yeah, the character banners are pretty stacked, the weapon banners are meh, be careful wishing on all the banners. Only roll if you know you want the characters, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye bye.